We have some Lions rumors for you folks today. And in this video, we're going to get into how should the Lions sign Devondre Campbell, linebacker from the Green Bay Packers in free agency. Malik Willis at 2, crazy. OKUDAH on a bust list potentially. And Anthony Lynn talks about our regime. And finally, a crazy rumor came over the weekend how Washington Commanders are looking to get a quarterback and would be willing to part ways with Chase Young. Articles already talking about should the Detroit Lions explore this. I'm going to give you my opinion. But before we get into this video, if you had the ability to travel back in time and go to April 26, 1986 and go to Chernobyl, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel because we talk all things Detroit Lions news and rumors. And sometimes being a Lions fan, you can have a nuclear disaster. Also, make sure you take that like button with you and let that bad boy get radioactive. Let's get into today's Lions rumors.
Garrett Blunt here, man, 3-time Super Bowl champion. I just want to give you a shout out to the YouTube channel, MicroMike, man.
Eddie Murray, former Detroit Lion. Make sure you watch MicroMike on YouTube.
Calvin Johnson Jr. here, a.k.a. Megatron. Big shout out to MicroMike and YouTube channel, man.
Keep on talking everything Detroit Lions, and I just got to remind you, man, happy wife, happy life.
Alex Ballantyne from the Bleacher Report has 8 individuals on his bust list or potential bust list. And guess who is on there? And that is our cornerback, Jeffrey OKUDAH. Jeffrey OKUDAH, year 1, not good. Year 2, injury. Year 3, this year. He thinks that it's possible, and I think we all have been talking about it for our fandom for a while. Could Jeffrey OKUDAH be a bust? Could he jump out this year and finally show why we picked him with the 3rd pick in the draft? It's a wait-and-see approach for me. You know, it's definitely trending that way, in my opinion, but we got to wait and see this year. And if he's going to be on this team, whatever we see, we got to see this year when it comes to Jeffrey OKUDAH. We got to be able to give him an opportunity with this coaching staff. The injury was definitely terrible for him, but there was nothing he can do about it. So let me know in the comment section below. Do you believe Jeffrey OKUDAH is a bust? This is going to be the pinned comment for this video. Do you agree with Alex Ballantyne? Y for yes and N for no. When it comes to Anthony Lynn, he had to talk about our leadership. And there's a lot of good things to say. You'd think he'd be a little bit salty, a little bit sour due to the fact he was let go, but that was not the case. He says, great leadership. Dan Campbell did a hell of a job creating a culture. I know the record didn't show it, but the foundation is being laid for the future success right here in Detroit. I'm here now. I came back to move to this S, enjoying the snow and the whole 9, but it was outstanding leadership. Those young men showed up every single day to work and get better, and I feel like they got better as the year went on. We had a long way to go, but I feel like we made some improvements, and I got to do a shout out to Anthony Lynn because, look, I concur with this assessment here. I do believe the Detroit Lions are going in the right direction, and it's nice to know somebody that was let go said this. He was in the building. He could have had a reason to be salty, reason to be sour, removing the play calling, everything such as that, but he did not do it. And he went on for a while about how he believes this thing can turn around for the Lions because of Dan Campbell, because the coach is around, because of Sheila Ford-Hamp, because of everything that is in place. And if they just stick to the script, the Detroit Lions can make that peripheral culture change we've been longing to get here for a long time in the city of Detroit and Lions fans. So hopefully he's correct. I do believe he's correct. But let me know if you guys think that, hey, the Lions can make this culture change because it is definitely something that is not easy. How about the Lions picking somebody up in free agency, somebody that we really have not paid attention to, in all honesty, that much? That is Devondre Campbell, the linebacker from the Green Bay Packers. And reports came out that the Green Bay Packers are trying to go all in on Aaron Rodgers, and we know right now that they are in cap hell, the Packers. So there's going to be players they can't bring back. And maybe one of those guys is Devondre Campbell. If you don't know, look at his stats here. This past season, he had 102 solo tackles. That's quite a bit for a linebacker. 2 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, 2 interceptions. Green Bay Packers, by stealing one of their guys, could really help out our team and hurt their team. And the Lions need all the help we can get, specifically in the middle of the field at the linebacking core. And if you can shore up the middle in free agency, I am definitely down for that. I think that's always a sound idea. I think it's always important to get better in the defense, get better at a spot that we have sucked at for many, many years. We're starting to get a little bit better here, obviously, when we look at the draft and the Derek Barnes, but still, we got a massive hole. So let me know in the comment section below, would you sign Devondre Campbell in free agency? It's going to cost a little bit of money, but he definitely could help out the middle of the field. So let me know. Why for yes and for no, would you sign him and help out the defense? Now, definitely a bombshell rumor came out over the weekend that the Washington Commanders want to get a quarterback. They'd be willing to part ways with Chase Young, the great edge that was taken before Jeffrey OKUDAH. By the way, very good on the defensive line, getting after the quarterback, smoking people, doing everything that you want a number 2 pick in the draft to do. I've been saying this on my channel so many times, it's not even funny, that if they could do a redraft, they would took Justin Herbert over Chase Young. Why? Because you got to have a franchise quarterback or you're going nowhere. If you don't have a quarterback, you're going to be in that spot of middle of the pack. You're never going to get to a Super Bowl. You're never going to win. You got to get a quarterback in. In this case, they're willing to part ways with Chase Young. Now, I already read a report out today, an article, that the Detroit Lions, they should try to get Chase Young, get the trade here. We got Jared Goff. Let's go ahead and go all in for Chase Young. Now, first off, if the Detroit Lions were attempting to trade for a Chase Young, you're going to need more than a Jared Goff. And in my opinion, Commanders would only do it for an elite quarterback like an Aaron Rodgers, maybe like a Russell Wilson, something of that facet, because that's what they want. Jared Goff is not in that category. He's not in that stratosphere at all. He's just not. The Detroit Lions can't trade Jared Goff, in my opinion. I mean, they could, in theory, but the finances, it's extremely killer to the Lions' books. We have a lot of money due to his contract, and I just do not believe it is possible the Detroit Lions trade Jared Goff to whether it be the Washington Commanders or another team because of the money. They are in this for the long haul. They're in this to just simply do it the right way. And what is that? You draft your team. You draft your players. That's what you do. By getting fiscally irresponsible, trading away Jared Goff, it's going to hurt the team. And yes, you can get a great player. And I'd love to have Chase Young, by the way. I think it'd be amazing. But to somehow make this work just seems extremely improbable. And I give this an extremely low chance of happening. Like 0.00001% chance. I never say 0, but as close as you possibly could get right there, because the Detroit Lions are just not in that position right now to do that. But you know what we can be in position for? To go ahead and communicate with a bunch of Lions fans, and a great way to do that is an app called Lions Nation Unite. An absolutely great app. LionsNationUnite.com. It's made by Herman Moore. This app is to get Lions fans together, and I'm on there and I make content. So go ahead and download the app and find me. I'm at MicroMike right there. Follow me on there. Let's get to 350 followers. You can also find them on Twitter at Lions Nation U. They have a YouTube channel as well as Lions Nation Unite. Go ahead and Get it up and have some fun. Also, I just seen a mock draft. Yes, a mock draft. And we've talked about it before. People are saying it out there that in this mock draft, the Detroit Lions select Malik Willis with the second pick in the 2022 NFL Draft. In my opinion, I don't think this is going to happen. I think this is extremely unlikely. Why? I think the Lions are going to just take the best player available, and in their approach, it's probably going to be an edge rusher, or a hope could be a Kyle Hamilton. I do not believe they're going to take Malik Willis or any quarterback with the second pick in the draft. If this was the case, they'd do everything in their power to trade out, maybe to like the 10th pick, somewhere of that nature, to take a quarterback if they really wanted to get Malik Willis. I don't believe they're going to do that at all. If they're to take a quarterback, maybe at 32, I still think it's unlikely. I think if they were to draft a quarterback, it'd be the mid to late rounds as a developmental guy and or a backup at some point. I just don't believe this is the case. I think it's extremely unlikely. When you look at what Dan Campbell and you look at what Brad Holmes does, they take the best player available, and to me, they look at edge or they look at safety is probably a more position valued than the quarterback position right now. I do believe they're going to roll out with Jared Goff this year because of the money. They're not going to do the 49ers approach. They're just going to go ahead and draft at that spot and make the team better as a whole from their perspective. But hey, you know, like, I am just one individual. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that they actually go ahead and draft Malik Willis? Let me know in the comments section below. Folks, in the upcoming videos, we got videos dropping every single day on my channel, and this is no change for tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. There's what we drew. We dropped Detroit Lions content. We got free agency, and we got the NFL draft. So on Thursday, we got the One Pride podcast where you come on, you ask questions, and we have a great time. It's live, and I feature your comments on the mailbag video. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. And you can follow me on social media, on Twitter, on Lions Unite, and on Facebook. It's all right there so you don't miss out on the latest news and rumors regarding our Detroit Lions.